Aloha everyone, and welcome back to AlohaJenn's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to our final Pico Toner treatment for 2023. I'm going to do a really good Pico Toner treatment for you guys tonight that you can follow along. And really the focus of this treatment is going to be on the program P2 because P2 works in the skin, okay? So it's going to help with skin density, so that is bringing nutrients to those tissues and helping with collagen, elastin, and your skin's natural hyaluronic acid, which is your skin's natural mattress to the skin. It's part of that density, and dermal fat cells, okay? This also helps with radiance in the skin, plumping. It will help move out some lymphatic fluid, and P2 does work a little bit in that connective tissue. So what the goal is here is to really infuse our skin with P2, because when you really focus on P2 in your skin, it helps tighten the skin since it is working with that skin density. And if you guys saw that video that I posted the other day in the community post, it shows you what makes Neurotris so special, and it's their dynamic microcurrent, which is patented. No other company has this technology, and they cannot copy it because if they do, Neurotris can sue them. So this is the only microcurrent device on the market that truly works in the skin for skin tightening, okay? So let's get started. So I don't have anything on my skin. I cleansed my skin with the Victoria Deanne Balancing Cleanser. Then I went in with my JoyLux Capture Youth Water. So I'm going to go in with my Victoria Deanne Peptides. I'm not going to do all of them. I'm doing 5. So I'm going to go in with Lift, and hopefully I have enough right now to apply with you guys. And as I'm applying these, there's a couple things I'm going to go over in between my applications, since we're going to wait a few minutes for these to penetrate into the skin. And why am I applying these before my microcurrent treatment? Because microcurrent's going to help penetrate these peptides into the skin during our treatment. And then this way, all I have to do is wipe off the conductive gel, follow through with my rejuvenator, and the rest of my evening skincare routine, and then I'll be done. I was gonna do the Joella Milan mask tonight, but I'm just so lazy. Like, I had so much sugar over the last few days for Christmas. By the way, I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas with your loves. So Saturday, I went to go visit Grandma and had lunch with my aunt and uncle. And I was so stressed out from the drive over there. Oh my gosh. I don't do well with driving long distances anymore, and especially like where the area that I had to go to. By the way, this is Pepti Lift that I'm applying to my skin. Just so many crazy drivers. They're all impatient, and it doesn't matter what, just because it's Christmas time, it doesn't matter. They're like that all the time. So it was so stressful, but I had a nice time, nice visit with Grandma. She remembered me. She goes in loops from the Alzheimer's and the dementia. And so the reason why she was put into hospice is because her heart is not working well. So they said it could be 1 to 3 weeks, and we're heading on to the 3rd week, and she's still here, but it could be any time because of the way her heart is pumping, that, you know, it just may give out at her on any time. So, but she did well. And then on Christmas Day, we went over to my husband's family's house, and we had a great time. We didn't get home until midnight. We were so tired yesterday. I had to work. I worked today. I'm home now. So yeah, it was really nice, but I'm tired. My body is rejecting all the sugar. So really quick, I want to show you my skin because I've been using the diminuage, which I'm going to go over here for in a minute. I've been using it every other day, and last night my zip chips came, and I did film this treatment. I just don't know if I want to put it up because it's kind of repetitive, but I filmed the treatment with the zip chip. Now zip chip. This isn't as strong as the Grand Booster. This is so much stronger, and I'm going to go over that. So I did that last night. So tomorrow I'll do the daily chip and, you know, do my normal channeling of my Pepti. So now I'm going in with Pepti Tone. So I did that zip chip last night and my skin looks great, but I just really noticed a difference in my skin with adding in the diminuage into this treatment, into my skincare routine. It really does work and help accelerate your results with these Peptis. Like, your skin just looks so good. I'm noticing that my broken capillaries are definitely looking less apparent. Like, this one used to be really, really bright. It's kind of red right now because I've been rubbing my skin. But my skin isn't as red. It's less sensitive. And my broken capillaries are disappearing, and so is my glycation. So definitely I would look into this. Now, I have to tell you that the silicone nano chips are better for your skin than the stainless steel, because stainless steel, if you're prone to hyperpigmentation, can cause your melasma to be triggered, and that's why you're seeing more and more of these silicone nano chips come out versus the stainless steel ones. And with the silicone, everybody can use it, and you don't have to worry about hyperpigmentation to where, you know, microneedling or using the stainless steel microchanneling cartridges can aggravate and trigger your melasma. Okay. The skin receives it better, especially if you have sensitive skin too, versus the stainless steel cartridges. So I did a little bit more research. So either pick up your Skin One Pro, which I wouldn't advise because that is just for the wand itself is $295, which I think is a joke. I would not pay $295 for that. And then you only have one chip and it says that you can reuse it, which I don't understand how, because mine gets caught with so much serum inside it that I think that I don't know how I would get, you know, truly disinfect that. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, so now I'm going in with Pepti Repair. So with the chips, okay. So I love the daily chip, even though it feels like it's not doing anything to your skin. It really is. It really does open up those microchannels and penetrate those products into the skin. So daily is great for my skin, and that's the one that you can use more than once a week. You can use it every day if you'd like. Then we have the booster chip, which is slightly more aggressive than the daily chip. And that one you can use 1 or 2 times a week. Now for my skin, that booster chip, I can definitely use that 1 or 2 times a week, but I'd have to keep it on the medium speed versus the red speed. So the red speed makes that chip slightly more aggressive, and where I would use that red speed, which is the high speed, is in areas that are really calloused and tough. Like I would use it on my forehead because I have a lot of texture there. You could use it, you know, possibly on your chest. It's kind of similar of like where you would use the Dermadisc Course Disc. Like the Dermadisc Course Disc, we'll compare it to like the high speed on the diminuage microchanneling pen. You can use that on your chest, okay? Now, next in line is the zip chip. So the zip chip was pretty aggressive, not as aggressive as the Grand Booster. So this one I could only use once a week because I really felt this on my skin. It's slightly more aggressive than the booster chip. And then we have the Mac Daddy right here, the Grand Booster Chip. So this Grand Booster Chip is pretty aggressive for me, and for my skin, it felt like I was using the medium disc on the dermadisc on my skin. That's how aggressive it was. It was very exfoliating, and it mimicked microneedling for my skin. My skin got really red and irritated. My skin was really red after this one, just like the Grand Booster Chip. But this one was too strong. So this one I will probably not reorder. And I'm thinking of just sticking with the Daily Chip and the Booster Chip for my skin since it's sensitive. And I'm seeing great results with those. These I will continue to use up and test out and report back to you. But if you don't have sensitive skin, if you don't have thin skin, if your skin is on the thicker side, you could definitely get away with these. And that's what I love about the Diminuage pen, is that you're not stuck with just one cartridge. You have 4 to choose one. Of course, with your daily, you definitely, that is an everyday one that you can use, but you have other choices for a more aggressive, deeper treatment to give your skin a boost for microchanneling. So that's really awesome. So I wanted to go over that with you guys. Now, I'm not doing this tonight because I did that zip chip last night, and just let me know if you guys want to see a video with the zip chip in action. I mean, I could upload that video if you guys want me to. I will tell you that with that Grand Booster Chip, if I'm doing another exfoliation that week, like we'll say shaving my face or the dermadisc treatment, I will not be able to use that Grand Booster Chip. With the zip chip, I definitely can, and the booster chip, and of course the daily chip. So I hope that helps you guys. So now I'm gonna go in with Procol. So I'm not gonna do Pepti Hyaluronic or Pepti Pad tonight. I'm just gonna go in with these 5, and we'll see how my skin is after, because the gel that I'm using, I'm gonna use the Neurotris gel tonight, and it does have glycerin in it, but it wipes off the skin clean. So another thing is, starting on January 1st, if you guys want to join along with me, I'm going to do the 30-day zip plan. We're going to see what that can do. So I won't be using my Pico Toner for the month of January. I might jump on and do a body treatment with the Mann Lift Unit. We could test it out and see, because, new year, new you. And I was thinking, should I start that New Year, New You series? I don't know if I should, because, when my grandma isn't here anymore, I'm not sure what's going to happen, when she's not here anymore, with that. And, I'm coming to terms with it now, but I don't know what my state of mind is going to be like. So we'll see. It's just kind of hard for me to commit to a full blown out series, but I can commit to doing these pop-up videos with you, and then also doing the 30-day zip challenge with you. So an update for the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Foundation and Concealer. So I've been testing these out, I think, for 2 weeks now. I've tested them all different ways, with sunscreen, without, with the primers. I have 3 different primers, with my moisturizer, and the only time I like this is just when I wore my moisturizer underneath. It doesn't look great on my skin when I'm wearing my SPF, and I wore 2 different SPFs with it. This, I just find, is just okay, and it doesn't wow me. So I was gonna return it today, but I forgot. So I am actually going to return this. It looks like makeup on your skin. The concealer looks really dry and really heavy on the skin. It expresses, texture and your fine lines. It settles in your fine lines and wrinkles. I've tried several different ways of applying it. Same thing with the foundation. it's just not that great of a foundation. So the final word is it's going back, it's going bye-bye. There will be no showdown. I really love the House Labs concealer and foundation. So those I love more so. All right, so let's go in with Pepti Elastin. Uh-oh, I think I'm gonna have to get my new one of this too. So about a few weeks ago, I started putting Pepti Elastin all over. So Pepti, here's the thing with the Peptis. If you don't have sun damage, if you don't have, you know, a compromised barrier, glycation, you don't need to add in the Pepti Repair every day like I have been. You can, you know, use that post-treatment. You know, after anything aggressive, we'll say, you know, like I always say, dermadisc, maybe a peel, any laser treatments that you do, because it's meant to repair damaged skin. But if you have compromised skin, sun damage, weak collagen and elastin from sun damage, that glycation, I would definitely consider adding it in every day because it's really making a difference on my skin. You can tell that my chest is evening out from that past sun damage that I had, and my face too looks so good. All right, so my Skin Beautiful RX order came in. I ordered another DEJ eye cream from them, and because they had the 12 Days of Christmas, and Revision was one of them, and it was 28% off. And then I got the free gift, which is a DEJ face cream. And then we have a vitamin K serum. So these are deluxe trial sizes or trial sizes. And then with this, I also ordered their Youthful Lip Replenisher. I love this. I love this as a night treatment and during the day too. It's really thick and it's sticky, but it stays on all night and it's beautiful on your lips. Beautiful. I'll apply it tonight. And then I got another new thing. So if you're familiar with the Hop, Sculpla, HOP, Tove line, they have so many different names. They make the Cavapla, that sort of thing, the collagen promoter gel that you can use for your microcurrent treatments. So they're a sister company of Dr. Estee, and Dr. Estee had a peel that I really loved, which was called the Goat Milks peel. Well, they have since, reformulated it, and now it's under the Hop line, and this is the PLLA Pro Micro Peel, the weekly refiner. So I ordered a box. There's 4 peels in here that you can do once a week, or you can do every couple weeks for like a month, okay? And I wanted to try this out and see how it compares to the goat's milk peel. I really, really like that, especially for sensitive skin. So I'm gonna start this on January 2. We'll do 1 a week. And then this has the poly-L-lactic acid. It has lactic acid, salicylic acid, glucolactone, which is polyhydroxy acid, glycolic acid. There's the growth factors in here, peptides, and polypeptide? Yeah, polypeptides. Yeah, so a bunch of peptides. I don't see anything about there being any goat's milk in here. I really, really liked that. So we'll test it out and see. This should be for sale soon on Skin Beautiful RX's website, and then also our skincare. All right, so let's get started with this treatment. Everything is penetrated. I'm gonna turn off my heater really quick. I forgot my water, shoot. Oh well. All right, so I turned off my heater. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a bunch of gel here in my bowl. All right, and we're using the Neurotris conductive gel. I have my Pico Toner here, And for this P2 setting, we don't have to worry about, you know, negative over positive. Let me grab my brush, and we're gonna start out at the chest. So I'm just gonna do one side. So I'm gonna do this side. We'll work our way up, and then I will switch over to the other side. So we are gonna do what Jane Mann likes to call cross-hatching. And what that's gonna be is we're gonna work our way up first, doing, actually maybe I should stop there. Let me grab a mist really quick. Do I have it nearby? Is it out here? Yes. I love it when things go your way. All right, so I'm gonna turn my Pico Toner on to P2, and we're gonna use, I'm gonna do, let's try 35%. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start out here on my chest, and we're gonna do horizontal holds, and we're gonna hold each one for 30 seconds, okay? We're gonna move our way up, going horizontal. We'll do it in each section at a time. So, and what this is going to do is it's really going to infuse our skin with that P2 current. All right, so now I'm going to move up here. So we're holding each one for 30 seconds. And then we're going to do what Jane likes to call cross hatches. We're going to move it vertical and go across. Darn, I can't believe I forgot my water. I'm so thirsty right now. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to come here, and I'm going to have to do 2 spots right here. So we're really supercharging the skin with these electrons, working it in these different directions, and really getting that current in there to work on that skin density and skin health and radiance. Okay, come over here and hold. So you guys can follow along with me and do this. And then, oh, I didn't take a before picture. Oh, well. Darn, I've been like so bad about that these days. Oh, well, we'll do it definitely for the zip challenge. Okay, come up here. We're holding horizontal. You know, I really want to work here on the center part of my chest. So I'm going to do this separately. So for this, I really have to look at my Pico Toner counter. All right, so now I'm going to come here. I'm going to do the center of my chest. Just help with those chest wrinkles. And again, we're holding each hold for 30 seconds. Just supercharging our skin with that P2 program. Okay, I'm gonna move up here. I want this all over my skin. I really should do some lymphatic drainage as my skin is really puffy. I've been so tired. Been feeling like crap because I've been eating like crap, just way too much sugar. Christmas Day, I had like 2 desserts, and I've been having cookies because my aunt made me her delicious homemade cookies for my Christmas present, and she's the best baker, and her cookies are so, so good. All right, so now I'm gonna come up here on my neck, and we're gonna do that horizontal holds first. Now you can just go horizontal all the way up and then come back and do the vertical holds, but I figure, you know what, let's do them all like this and test it out and see how it works. Okay, I'll move up here. So I was going to do my LED light therapy too, and I forgot. So I'll probably do that after I remove the conductive gel. I'll do my LED light therapy. And then, okay, so now we're gonna go vertical. I'll start right here. I'll probably do my LED light therapy because I didn't do it last night. Because by time when I was going to do it last night, there wouldn't be 24 hours in between my next treatment. So I don't like to do it more than once in a 24-hour period. Okay, so now we're going to come over here. And then we're going to work our way over here in the jawline. So with the face, I think I'm just going to work up all the way up with the horizontal, and then we'll come back for the vertical. Okay, so now I'm going to do horizontal here on my jawline. Then we're going to move up right here to that buccinator area. And you just hold it on the skin. You don't need to put, firm pressure or anything like that. All right, so now we're going to move up here to our cheekbone. And we'll do our eye and then our forehead. And then we're going to turn it vertical and do the other position. Okay. And I'll switch over to your eye. I have this all four right here in my eye. And I'm probably going to tilt it here and do the back half for 30 seconds because I like to get that temple and the outer part of my eye, not just the inner corner and my arch. Okay, do this back half. We have another rainstorm coming in. I feel like I say that a lot. It's just supposed to rain tonight, and I think maybe a little bit tomorrow morning. Okay, so now we're gonna do our forehead. So we're just holding above our brow here. And I'm doing, it's these two that are on my forehead, and then I'm going to switch to the back half here for the next 30 seconds. Okay, now I'm going to do this back half. So I'm hoping, you know, I'm going to detox for the rest of this week, get all that sugar out of my system. Okay, so now we're going to use these 4 and crosshatch and hold them under your jaw just like this. So detox, start fresh and clean on New Year's Day, because we still have one more holiday to get out of the way, but I'm just going to eat healthy for the rest of the week. Well, probably except for the weekend. Probably, you know, go out to like a nice dinner and have something bad. I'm going to try not to. Okay, so now I'm going to take these 4 and put them over here. So this is something different for you guys to do with P2. And you can just go in with your gloves too and massage P2 into your skin. So now I'm going to take these, all these, and fit as many as I can on my face here and hold them under. For 30 seconds. Oh, okay, now come over here, do the same thing. I still have my plastic sheet over my timer on my Pico Toner. I have it on the lift too. I just keep it on until it falls off. Okay, so now I'm going to take these 4 and hover them over the cheekbone. So the thumbs and then the first row of fingers. So on Saturday, I did a half an hour of massaging in my fascia with the Mann lift probe. Oh my gosh, it was so amazing. I filmed that too and it did not come out. Okay, move over to the back half. So I think I'll jump on for another fascia treatment using the lift for the face. Another video for you guys to follow along, working the fascia with the Mann lift probe. And then that will be it for the Neurotris devices for the face for the month of, for 2023. And then, so now I'm going to take these, the same 4, and put them over here on my eye. Hover them over just like this. And then we're going to go into the zip and see if the zip can give us the best skin of our life. So my friend Darcy from the Brazilian Girl Channel is doing the zip challenge, and her skin has been looking really good with doing the zip 30-day plan. So I'm very curious. Okay, so now let's come over here and work this back side. And then we're gonna do vertical on the forehead. And then we're gonna come over and do this side. Okay, so put as many fingers that will fit on your forehead here, above your brow. So what this is going to be great for too is it's going to help our skin, since we're spending a lot of time, you know, bringing circulation, hydration, nutrients to the cells and the tissues, that we won't have to spend that much time lifting. We can just simply go in and lift, do the holds, which I love. Okay. So I'm going to start to apply my gel to my chest over here. So we can jump right in. Oops. All right, so horizontal. So we've just completed 15 minutes. I need to set this up so I can really see the timer here. Okay, we're going to move it up. Okay, move it up. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to do the center of my neck too. I could really use that skin tightening there. And then the cool thing is when we go in for our lifting, we won't need to reapply our conductive gel because we're just going to be doing the holds. So now we're going to go vertical. We're just going to be doing the holds, so we won't need as much glide. I'll just mist my skin with the IsoCell recovery mist just in case. Okay. So we'll see how my skin looks after this. Actually, you know what? I am going to forego the LED light therapy because I just want to see how good my skin looks after this treatment without doing any other treatment. We'll just do solely the Pico Toner tonight. Because really, I should have used the LED beforehand. That would have been a really good thing to do, okay? So now we're going to move up. But I wasn't thinking, I swear my head was not attached to my shoulders right now. I would have left it behind a long time ago. Well, at least the last 3 weeks. I have that perimenopause brain lately, and oops, and it's really, really bad. Well, you know, just like with everything that's been going on, it's just been really, really bad. All right. So I know this is kind of like a long treatment, but so I was thinking, okay, so for the month of January, we'll do the 30-day zip plan. Now I'm going on vacation at the end of January, so the last full week of January. Okay, so now we're gonna do the neck. And I'm just gonna take my zip with me, and I may not film those days that I'm in at my destination, just so you guys know. So because we're going on vacation with friends and it's gonna be kind of tough because we're sharing a condo. So okay, so move up. I'm also gonna do the center of my neck too. So let me, after I finish this horizontal hold, I'm gonna do horizontal under my neck too. Yeah, so I won't be able to film that week, but we'll be able to wrap it up at the end of January because the zip that's really easy to do because the treatments aren't long, you know, like I could be finished with the treatment probably within 20 minutes. Tonight's treatment is going to take a while. So we have 10.5 minutes left on the Pico Toner for program P2. So this is going to be a full 30 minutes of P2. And then we have to do the lifting. So maybe I should do the lifting with 2 Omnas. Again, so that it goes by faster. I'm not going to work on my fine lines and wrinkles tonight. I'm just going to do holds. And the next time I jump on for the Jane Mann lift unit, we'll use that fascia program to work on fine lines and wrinkles. So I'm just going to come up here underneath my chin. We'll do that. So maybe I'll jump on Saturday for a Jane Mann lift unit video. And I'm filming these all in real time so you guys can follow along. All right, so now we're gonna do these vertical holds, just like this. Work our way around this side of the neck. See, this is so easy that you could go in and do these holds on your skin while watching TV. Just keep, your eye on the timer. Misha's snoring right now. Oh my God, it's so loud. Okay. Can you guys hear that? Wow, she's tired too. We took her with us for Christmas, and she had such a blast. Everybody fell in love with her. She was such a good girl. I have this shoulder bag that's made for dogs, small dogs or cats, and she loves it in there. It's a little pouch, and she's just on my hip, and she's just so content in there. She just loves it. All right, okay, and the last one here. She was such a good girl. Everybody loved her. She was, tired from all the excitement, but I couldn't believe how good she was. Of course, she gets car sick, so she got sick 5 times for an hour drive. Okay, we're almost done. Okay, now we're gonna work the rest of the face. And let's see. So we have 7 minutes and 48 seconds left. Hopefully we have enough to finish. If not, we'll just have to turn it back on again. Okay, move up. Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying before that. Oops. See? Yeah, so for the lifting portion, I'm going to grab 2 lift units and use 2 at the same time. So that, because right now the video is 43 minutes and 42 seconds long, and then we still have to do the lifting portion, so that's going to be an hour long. But I really just wanted to make another Pico Toner video for you guys to follow along with. Okay, work on the eyes now. Oh yeah, so what I was saying, I remember now, is that this is like so easy that you don't need to sit in front of a mirror. You can do this while you're watching TV, because all we're doing is these holds. You don't have to worry about moving probes around. using two hands. We're just using one hand. Of course, when we bring out the other lift probe, we'll be using two hands, but you can just simply do this, just sitting in front of the TV and not have to worry about anything. Okay, so let's do the forehead now. So this gel, you know, it kind of feels like the zip gel in a way. So I don't even think I'm gonna need to rehydrate it, to be honest with you, but I will. Okay, so that back half. If I would have just focused on the neck and the face, we'd have enough time on P too, but I don't want to neglect my chest. And since we can use the Pico Toner on the chest, why not do it? Because that skin needs some loving too, right? Okay, so now we're gonna cross hatch the jaw. And while I'm holding this, I'm gonna grab my other lift out of my case. I need to get a new case for my Pico toners, I think. I'm just using a makeup case for right now. Let's see, where is it? Okay, move over here to this side now. I much prefer the shorter cable on the lift versus the original long cord. So I've been using this one, and only using this one when I'm using two lifts at the same time. Okay, so I'll come up over here. So just so you guys know, this is probably gonna shut off because we have 3.5 minutes left before we finish the other area. So we're just gonna turn the Pico Toner back on, go to P2, select your desired percentage, and then finish up, and then we'll go into the lifting portion. Okay. Yeah, I like this Neurotris gel. When I place another order for something for my Pico Toner, I'm probably going to order another bottle of it, okay? These 4? Maybe a couple bottles because it's cheap. It's only $18 and it does the job. So it's easy to take off too. Did you wake up from your snooze? Did you have a nice snooze? Come here. Come. Hi. Hi. She's giving me her deep paw. Hi, baby. Oh, hi. You want to come up? Heard the baby. I love you. She's so cute, huh? See, I can even pick up Misha and do this treatment. Look at the baby. No, don't lick my gel. Say hi, everyone. I'm a good girl. Huh, you're a good girl, huh? Oh, I love you. Okay. She's just so precious. I tell you, I've never been so in love with an animal. She just really is, she's something else. She's unlike any of the other dogs I've ever had. Her personality, she's just so mellow, and she's such a love, such a love. All right, so I'm gonna finish up this eye, and then we're gonna have 30 seconds left. So I'm gonna turn off my Pico Toner and then turn it back on again. All right, so I have 30 seconds left. So what I'm gonna do, so I'm gonna go back to P2, go to 35%, and then finish up my forehead. So is it good to go? All right, so here we go. Okay, one more spot. Oops, I went a little over. Okay, so let me take out my lift, and then let's hook up that. Oh, I forgot to grab another cord. I have to grab another Pico port cord. Okay, so turn off my Pico Toner really quick. And then afterwards, I'll show you how I clean off my lifts. I use cavi wipes. All right, so let's put, so we'll use this one for this side, and then we'll use this one for this side. And I am going to have positive over negative, or I mean negative over positive for this treatment. And I'm gonna, you know, we want the thumbs on the outside or on the inside. Gosh, can I talk? All right, so let me grab these. This all hooked up. So just remember when you're using two attachments for your Pico Toner or your J-Man lift unit, the current is divided between half. So you're gonna have to use a higher percentage. So if you're using 400, just remember that's 200 divided up between the two of them. So if you do 500, it's 250 divided up between the two probes. So I don't lift my neck, so I'm just spraying this with some Lemieux Isocell Recovery Mist. So we're just gonna go to town here. So we're gonna go to P1, and I'm gonna turn it up to, I'm gonna do 60%. So that's 30% between the two. Let's test it out. And we're gonna hold each one for 90 seconds and make sure they're even. Okay. You can do 1 minute, or you can do 90 seconds, but if you want a better lift, then you want to do 90 seconds. So you can kind of lift here and hold if you wanted to, or you can just hold. I should just set my timer for 1.5 minutes on my watch. That would be easier actually than watching the Pico Toner. I think I'm gonna do that. So let me finish up this one, and then I'll do that. Because I put the Pico Toner away for me to where I can see the timer, but not really good. All right. Almost 1 minute in. Okay, 30 seconds. Skin's probably gonna look really, really good after this treatment, especially with spending so much time with P2 on it. I love P2, it's amazing. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my Apple Watch timer. I'm gonna make a custom timer, and I'm gonna do 1 minute, a minute and a half. Okay. I'm gonna set it for like 1:35, so it gives me a few seconds to place the probes on. Okay, so now we're gonna go move up to that buccinator position and hold. One of the many reasons why I love the Pico Toner is like, I'm dehydrated internally right now. And since it senses skin impedance, it's not going to affect my microcurrent treatment because the Pico Toner can sense the skin impedance and it will deliver what your skin needs. So you'll always get a wonderful microcurrent treatment. There's no other device on the market that senses skin impedance. I think that, what is it, the Mitama does. But I personally don't like the Mitama. And I don't even need to look at that timer anymore. I don't know why I am. Because the owner is quite something else. So I've avoided it. Osmosis used to work with them. And then Artist Skincare used to sell their device, but they don't sell it anymore. And it's because the owner is really difficult to work with, just so you guys know. So that's why you don't see it a lot. And she's kind of funny. So, but the Neurotris devices, everyone is so nice that works for Neurotris. Okay, now I'm going to reset my timer and move up over my cheeks. Actually, sometimes what I like to do is kind of come up like this and then hold. So Tony is a really, really, really nice guy, and everyone that works at Neurotris is really, really nice. You can always talk to someone when you call. They respond. They work with you. It's just such a great company. See, this goes by pretty fast when you use 2 lifts. And, you know, you could use 2 lifts if you're doing that P2 program to make it go faster, too. Maybe in the near future, we'll try that, too. Sometimes how many minutes do we have? Okay, so I'm gonna rotate. So I'm doing 1.5 minutes on the front half. I'm gonna do 1.5 minutes on the back half. So since we have 2 probes that we're using, we can spend just a little bit extra and get a little bit more lift in our cheeks, lift in definition, and then we'll do the same thing for eyes too. And then for the forehead, I'm gonna detach a lift and lower the intensity, and we're gonna work around the hairline to give our forehead some love. Kind of get some lift in the brows more. All right, so we're gonna hit an hour. What would a video be without it being an hour for AlohaJenn's beauty blog? But you guys can follow along. Oh, shoot. So what are you guys' plans for New Year's? We don't have any plans as of yet. I don't really like to drive anywhere on New Year's because there's too many drunk people on the road. I think we might just stay home. I don't know. All right, so now I'm gonna reset my timer. Okay, so I'm gonna do the thumbs and the first set of fingers here. We're gonna hold for a minute and a half, and then we're gonna rotate the lift to the back half. And then working in on the forehead and the hairline is going to be so quick because we're just going to work in 3 spots on the forehead and we're going to do each hold for 30 seconds. Because with the forehead, you don't want to do a lot of lifting because it creates tension. It shortens that muscle. So in areas where you have a lot of tension, your neck, your forehead, those areas, since they carry a lot of tension, they'll be prone to wrinkles. Your forehead will be prone to wrinkles. Your neck will become tight and you'll create a lot of stiffness and it'll shorten your movement in your neck. With your forehead, it will create wrinkles. You want to keep that muscle relaxed, but we can do a little bit of lifting there. That's why working in the hairline, just right at the edge of your hairline and in the hair is great for the forehead wrinkles and for a little bit of, for a little bit of lift in the brow because that's where it attaches. Okay, so now we're gonna do the back half for a minute and a half. I see a difference in my jaw already. It was so funny when I did every time I either use the Pico Toner or the Mann lift unit. Every time I use it, my husband goes, "Oh, you look like you're losing weight. Your face is looking thinner." I'm like, "No, that's from my treatment." I haven't lost any weight. I wish. Soon. If life doesn't give me any lemons, but I'm going to try not to let life give me any lemons and focus on my goals. I got to lose 10 pounds before vacation. So I'm going to work hard on doing that. It's going to feel what the gel feels like up there. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, wow, you see that my cheeks look more defined. I just love this so much. So now I'm gonna turn down my Pico Toner to, we'll do 30%. And then I'm gonna take my lift and we're gonna start here and we're gonna hold 1 row on the edge of the hairline and 1 in the hair. And we're gonna do 30 seconds. So I'm kind of lifting up when I do this too. If your hair is wet, you get some really good conductivity doing this treatment too. Okay, so now we're gonna move to right here. Do the same thing. Okay, move over here, look, and do the same thing. 30 seconds. Okay, so we are done. Woohoo! Okay, so now what I'm going to do is unplug my Pico Toner, and I'm going to show you how I clean my probes. So if I use these, I would wipe these off, but I did not use those on my face. So I'm going to take my nice soft cloth here, and what I do is I just rub the fingers here in between. Make sure I clean in here. And then I take my other one, same thing. Make sure I get all the little balls there. Okay. And then now I take a cavi wipe. You can buy these on Amazon. I have them in my shelf. I'll list them down below too. I love these for my devices. It kills everything and it does not damage your probes or your electrodes on your devices. So when I just take it and I wipe off my fingers. Alcohol will damage your devices, guys. I don't know, there's been a few of you that reached out to me that were using alcohol and it's damaged your devices, your probes. It's like eaten through the metal, and I've never had an issue with these. I switched to these once when I noticed that a few years ago, and I never went back to using alcohol again. And I've never had any issues with this. All right, so then we wipe it off. And then if you want, you can give your magic wands for the Anma a little love too, in case you use them on your face. All right, and then that's it. So I'm gonna go remove the conductive gel and then come back for the rest of my skincare routine and close out. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I removed the Pico Toner gel and here is my skin after. It's gonna look really good tomorrow. I know I'm kind of red, but I can really see that lift in my skin. So I'm gonna go in with my, actually first I'm gonna go in with my Victoria DN eye serum. And since I already did my peptides, I penetrated them into the skin with the microcurrent. So I'm just gonna do the finishing touches of my skincare. And this is it for my evening routine. Okay, so I got that on, and then I like to take what's left over, put it around my mouth, here in between my brows. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with my Ultra Rejuvenator, oops, and put this on. So if you guys are using the diminuage and you have that grand booster chip or the zip chip, I wouldn't go in with your Ultra Rejuvenator after, because both times, well, when I used that grand booster chip, I went in with the medium and I got really red and stingy from it. And then when I used the zip, I did go in with my Ultra and it was too much. So I did order a low Ultra Rejuvenator for after my aggressive treatments like the dermadisc, any sort of peeling, microchanneling, microneedling, so that my skin doesn't get really inflamed, because the Ultra has the highest concentration of niacinamide in it. And when you put it on after an aggressive treatment, your skin will be on fire, just like mine was. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with my Revision DEJ eye cream. And I'm going to put this on. I was hoping my new bottle would come with their new pump because they're going back to the pump with this eye cream, but it's this style for right now. My only thing is with some of these products, when they come packaged like this, you can't tell when you're going to run out. So with this, I put this on my eyelids and above my eyes and all the way around my eyes. And I do notice that my eyes are starting to look a little bit firmer, but then again, I did just lift them too, and they do look way more lifted than before. So I'm gonna go in with my collagen gel. So the collagen gel really helps with that fiery, stingy feeling that you get from your rejuvenator because it has aloe gel in it. And I use the collagen gel now, morning and evening, as sort of like a hydrating serum for my skin. But in the summertime, I can use it as a moisturizer. So I put that on. I love the benefits of this too, by the way. So it helps improve the texture of your skin, hydration, firming, and it also helps with like your pore size. So then I will go in with my nighttime moisturizer. I usually take about 3 pumps of this. And I'm thinking for starting January 1st, I'm going to start using the Anma pill serum for during the day because I need to use it up. So I have a full jar of the night cream too. So, but I just can't see myself going back to a retinol because I really love what the Victoria DN rejuvenators have been doing for my skin. So I always have issue with retinols and retinoids. They make my skin really, really sensitive. And it's like the sensitivity didn't improve. Like with osmosis, it didn't really help. I used osmosis for a full year. My skin was still sensitive and it didn't help with the sensitivity of my skin. It did help my skin, but I just really like I noticed that my skin responds better to these Victoria DN rejuvenators versus any other retinol I've ever tried. I do love osmosis retinaldehyde serums though. So as my last step, I'm gonna go in and come up my eyebrows. Where's my eyebrow thing, brush? So I'm gonna go in with the Revision Youthful Lip Replenisher. So this is a metal tip and you squeeze it up and it's quite thick. I'm gonna put this on my lips and this makes my lips so plump and juicy. It really hugs your lips. It has a little mintiness to it. Nothing, too much, not too tingly or uncomfortable. And it just locks everything in there. So if you have another lip treatment that's on the thinner side, you could put this on top over it to lock that in and give your lips a really wonderful treatment. So, and there it is. And as you can see, it's very shiny. It's occlusive, but it is sticky too. But I really love it. You put it on at night and it just stays on your lips all night long. My other favorite lip treatment for the evening is the Fit Glow Beauty Night Lip Serum. This is, I think, $48. This is $40. And I see more of a difference with this versus this, but if you don't want something that's sticky, then I would go for this. I still love this. I'm almost out of it, but I really, really love this. All right, so that is it for this video. Here's my skin. It looks and feels so good. Another thing too, I forgot to mention with P2 and the Pico Toner, it helps improve the texture of your skin too. So just think of that as it works in the skin, brings microcirculation to the tissues, stimulates ATP. It helps with improving your skin density for skin tightness, firmness, plumpness, and radiance. My skin looks really good. I think tomorrow morning when I wake up, it's gonna be fire. All right, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are. And I will see you in the next one, which is hopefully soon. I'm sending you all so much love and light. Hopefully I will see you before the new year. And if not, I'm wishing you all a very happy new year. 2024 is going to be a great year. I'm ready for it. Let's go. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one.